Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Nolan. Happy to be PAL tutor this semester. So, a little bit about myself. I love animals, I love D&D, and I love John Mulaney. So, a little bit about the animals. I'm hoping to become a vet one day, although the idea of research is also appealing. D&D, if you haven't heard of it, it's basically a kind of role-playing game. Take dice, you roll dice, determine outcomes. You can be a wizard or I don't know, a monster, I guess, if you want. And John Mulaney is my favorite comedian. Um, so if you haven't heard any of his stuff, I recommend go watching it on Netflix. Really good stuff. So, what are my hopes and my dreams as a bio PAL tutor? So, I'm going to encourage study groups. It's probably the most helpful and useful way to pass this course. I want to make short videos, if possible, of specific subjects pertaining to what you guys are learning in this course and to help you practice certain things. So, for instance, when you get to DNA, I want to help you learn what 3' and 5' is. It took me a little bit, but got it. And I'm going to come up with quiz questions that are going to help you stay up to date in practicing for any exams. And I also might maybe get other students involved into adding questions onto it to help other classmates. So the format of my PAL sessions, we're going to review lectures, specific sections to explain any confusion on topics that you guys have. And if someone has a question, I am always up for letting other students in sessions answering it first if they can. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to answer it for you guys, but I always want to keep in mind active learning versus passive because I can go on and just tell you guys things all you want, but it comes down to it, you guys are just kind of hearing and listening to me talking, which I don't know if it's annoying or not, but you know, you guys definitely, I want you guys to definitely practice and participate. If a student has questions before or after PAL, email me. Definitely, I could go through it on PAL, or I can even potentially answer it on a Google Doc. So, maybe I'll insert it as a question and answer it and then send you back the answer. So, yeah, that's how I think I'm going to do it. That's the format anyways so far. So expectations going into this class when I was taking it. Selfies. No, but I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, I know it's introduction to cell bio, and I heard some things having to do with this class that I was interested in, but I didn't really know any of the major topics we'd be discussing. Um, so I guess the only thing I really knew going into this class was I was looking forward to DNA, which is a fun time. You guys will have so much fun in this class. Let's go on. So my fears coming into this class. So there's definitely rumors, I'm sure you heard of how difficult the class is. And I'm here to tell you that it's not as hard as I think people make it out to be. It just comes down to how much time are you willing to spend, how much time are you willing to go hang out with friends and mess around. And well, yeah. And so I think just it takes time, it takes an effort to I think do as good as you want to do in this class, but it's definitely doable. Don't even sweat it. Written assignments. So literature review is a paper you guys are going to have to write with a partner, maybe two. And definitely, I wasn't a strong writer, or I'm not a strong writer. And I don't think that whatever weaknesses you feel that you might have, remember that you have others, you have bio tutors to help you, but also you have your partners that could definitely help you in the areas that you might struggle with. But definitely make sure you're putting in your work too. So one time I felt like a badass in this class. We were talking about amino acids in our lab, and I came up with a conclusion in my lab report, along with other classmates who I was writing the paper with. And I told them what it was. They had some other hypothesis for the reason why something happened the way it did. And eventually I went to Dr. B after kind of having my whole reason for why this was. And I got confirmation that I was correct. So it felt good. I got that confirmation, but more importantly, I came up with that conclusion, that hypothesis, based off the lecture notes, not from something Dr. B had said exactly, but rather looking at the different amino acids and looking at their different molecular structure. I noticed that one amino acid in particular had something different. And so I was able to gauge okay, if it has this, the others don't, and the reason why that might be important towards why the effect happened. And the fact that I guess I got that spot on was hurrah, you know your material well. I don't know. If it made me feel good at the time. Favorite part of this course is making friends, making the connections. I hope you guys will be making. So at the very beginning of the semester, I exchanged phone numbers with almost everybody in the class. And yeah, we constantly all talk to each other, all text each other about any potential study groups or needing help on a particular question. And it was amazing. Definitely building communities in this, or actually in science, is so cool just to meet other people that kind of go in the same direction, the same field as you, or have the same interests, or maybe even different interests. And, you kind of bond over that in some way. It's very interesting. Very exciting to meet new people. Maybe you might not feel that way. You might be a little bit more of an introvert. Definitely encourage you to just make the attempt to meet other people. Even if that's just at the end of a lecture, be like, hey, my phone number's this. If you guys are in a study group, just add me or something. You're gonna have a fun time if you make the attempt to try to be engaging and not be reactive towards, I guess, other people. So the my bads of what I did last semester and what I wish I would have improved on. So towards the end of this semester, I had some mental health issues affecting me that didn't necessarily pertain to the course, and that caused me to procrastinate on some assignments, and then that led to me not being as organized. So, rule of thumb, take care of your mental health first. It's going to help you with your classes, and just life. It's important. So do it. Advice for this class. So communication is key. Make sure to talk to Dr. B if you have any concerns. If you have any concerns with an assignment that you have concerns with partners, or you have concerns and you want to bring up to your partners, make sure you do so. Make sure you be considerate. Make a checklist and daily schedule. That really helped me. I got some advice from Blake, the Bio 102 teacher, about how I could be more organized, and definitely a checklist and daily schedule helped. And yeah, again, take care of your mental health. And I guess my final words is this class is going to be fun, but it's only going to be fun if you, I guess, both enjoy biology and also don't, I guess, just think of the stuff in this class and the lectures, the workload as things you need to get done, but rather try to find ways to enjoy it. It'll make it go much more smoother. If you have any difficulties, just, contact me, contact one of the other PAL tutors, contact Dr. B, of course. And yeah, communication's key. You guys are gonna have a great time. Later. How do I turn this on? All right, bye-bye.